What's his blood pressure now?
This morning across Texas, healthcare workers are sounding the alarm.
This is something in my 24 years of nursing that I've never seen before.
I will never forget that feeling and watching that last heartbeat on a 27-year-old man that should have not had that outcome. And there was nothing we could do to stop him.
The surge in new cases flooding hospitals, especially in South Texas.
To help us to handle the surge of COVID patients.
At DHR Health Hospital near the Mexican border, construction crews now work round the clock, building new beds for the patients that just keep coming. In Houston, with numbers rising, the city's mayor calling the next 2 weeks crucial.
We open up quickly, and now what we find is that this virus has reemerged, is surging now, and the numbers are much more, the situation is more devastating now than they were back in the first part of May.
Since May, the state's case count has exploded from 29,000 to more than 275,000. Another 10,000 Texans diagnosed with COVID-19 on Tuesday alone. Statewide, hospitalizations have jumped by more than a quarter over the past week, currently topping 10,000 patients. Andre Tanner became one of them when he passed out, then woke up in an emergency room.
I'm sitting in a hospital with blood clots in my lungs.
After testing positive for COVID-19, ICU doctors gave the healthy 23-year-old a dire diagnosis.
You're alone in a hospital room, and you get that cell phone to call your mom, and what do you tell her?
You're never prepared to make that phone call to any parent in disbelief and telling them that you might not make it.
Today, while Tanner's now at home recovering, the fight on the front lines in Texas is far from over.
If the numbers keep going up the way they are, do you see another shutdown?
If the numbers keep going up in the way they are right now, if the trajectory continues on that course, then we may not have a choice.
Of course, one of the biggest questions of all will be the impact on the upcoming school year. Houston Independent School District, consisting of nearly 250,000 students, expected to make their announcement on just what will be happening in the fall come later this afternoon. Hoda?
And Morgan, you know what you're talking about here. You yourself contracted coronavirus. So first of all, how you doing? And just tell us what that was like.
Yeah, it's certainly been a bit of a journey, Hoda. I'll never forget losing my sense of taste and smell while sipping a juice about 3 weeks ago. And it really was an unsettling feeling because this virus impacts everyone in such a different way to kind of wake up and wonder what's going to happen next. And I'll say one of the most frustrating parts for me, even though I did have a mild case, I was just kind of mental fog that doctors have told me could be a sign of inflammation in the brain as a result of the virus that made common tasks just a bit more difficult. So fingers crossed for a smooth recovery in the days and weeks ahead. Hoda, thanks so much.
Yeah, you're clear thinking now, Morgan. Happy you're back in business. Thank you.